Hello, everybody. And the day has come to reset this Blue Dream Special Project tank. This is a 20-gallon high. We're getting a bit cloudy here. We've got to pull out all this moss, pick out the very best shrimp that are in here, pull everyone else out, and then put the very best ones in. Now, this is how you make the very, very best shrimp, in my opinion. This is actually the tank where I started doing this with my Blue Dreams. I took a group from my already established colony, and every 6 months or so, I keep only the absolute very best ones, pull all the other ones, and then restart with only the best ones. That way you have only the very best shrimp, breeding with the very best shrimp, and you can do it in a big tank and still make lots of shrimp. So let's get this project started. The first thing we got to do here is pull out all the moss without getting shrimp, hopefully. That's the goal. So let's get started. So the first thing we got to do, like I was saying, is pull the moss. And we also want to avoid getting everything all stirred up. And we want to avoid getting babies. So when I do tanks like this, it allows me to harvest lots of moss, obviously. It allows me to make higher and higher grade shrimp, kind of like my R&D department. Allows me to make my lines better and better. And then the ones who aren't quite up to par, in this case, I sell these. All these will be going in the Blue Velvet tank, which is lesser, where I put all my lesser Blue Dreams. Those have been really popular on my website lately. And I need moss. So, not only that, I am harvesting moss to sell, to keep all this going. And the shrimp that are still pretty dang good, but not superior, will be. And I already see one shrimp in the bucket with the moss, so you gotta be careful. So when I do these tanks like this, it serves multiple purposes. More moss, making lots of shrimp, and allows me to improve my overall genetics, because once these get going, then these will end up, I'm trying to get one of my Blue Dream tanks sold out, but every time I think I'm getting, every time it starts getting, about got this one sold out, then there's a huge baby explosion, and there's like 1,000 shrimp in there. Ooh, there's a great, big, huge, really, really good one. Holy smokes. Yeah, I think this tank, I'll have to look. I think this tank was reset. The last time I reset this tank was a while ago. I think it's probably been longer than 6 months. So we're getting a whole crap ton of shrimp in here. Oh my gosh. And of course, while I'm doing this, I'm standing on a ladder. So that's always fun. Turn the ceiling fan off right here, so I actually clip my head with the ceiling fan. That's happened before working on these tanks. Oh my gosh, look at all these shrimp in this old moss. Come on, shrimpies, get off there. I think Blue Dreams has got to be the most prolific line I got. These blues, no matter what tank I put them in, they go nuts. Gotta make sure. Yeah, we got some rocks in here that I'm trying to get. Because we're gonna get everything out of this tank 100% out of here to make it easier to catch. And like I said, I didn't want to stir all this crap up, but look what I'm doing. Hey, alright. So what we're gonna do now is we gotta wait. We got our moss collected. We're gonna wait for the tank to clear up some. Hopefully it don't take too long. So we can see the shrimp are catching. Then we're gonna catch the superest, most the bestest ones. And after we get done catching the best ones, it's time to remove the rest in bulk. And you'll see what I mean when we get there. So as you can see here, this is another one of those lessons I've learned after doing this so many times, and why oh, I gotta change that up, because the good thing is the shrimp in here are freaking flawless. I mean, it's pretty hard to find a bad one. They're all almost perfect. This is the tank where I started doing this resetting thing about. There's one that's a little lesser. But anyway, something I've been doing, some of these tanks, these project tanks, bare bottom, because it's easier to get the shrimp out. But these bare bottom tanks, when you pull all the moss out, they get so cloudy you can't see the shrimp. So from now on, I'm gonna start putting some substrate in here. I'll show you how I done that while we're waiting for this to clear up. I want to catch some more where I can see them better. So this is I guess it's a mixing bit I got from my drill. It's made for mortar, paint, and I guess even cement. I don't think it'd do too good in cement, but instead of going down there and mixing it up, get it all stirred up, just let the water run, and that does all the hard work for you. So this shot, you can really see just how many shrimp are in here. Now I know this video kind of sucks because the tank's so cloudy, and I hope we fix that with the substrate. But I mean, there are a ton of shrimp in here. Usually, like I said, I like to do it every 6 months. This one went almost 10 full months, so I gotta do a better job keeping up with this tank. Lots and lots and lots of blue dream shrimp. Wow. So this is the group that I decided to go with. I just kept picking good shrimp until I felt like I had enough. That tank is so cloudy and stirred up that there's still so many good shrimp in here. Oh my gosh. But I let this one get away from me a little bit. So that's what we're going to do. Now it's time to start scooping them all out. Alright, so now we've got the keepers and we got everything out of the tank. I mean, there's still so many, lots of really good shrimp in here. Alright, this is what we gotta do when we reset. Let's see if I can do this on camera. Look at all that gunk. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Holy smokes. Oh, I try to shake all that gunk out of there. So we're not transferring 500 pounds of mulm into the blue velvet tank. And I will never see anything in here till we get everything out. And just keep doing this nice and gently so we don't hurt our little shrimp buddies in there until it stops having so much crud. There's plecos in here too, and we might accidentally catch a pleco doing this. But the plecos, that's one of the reasons why this tank was cloudy even beforehand. Bare bottom tank. Pleco, stirring everything up. Alrighty, let's get them over in the blue velvet tank. And of course, this tank's cloudy too, because of all the big plecos in here. Look at all those shrimp. Holy crap. Alright. And this is just the first scoop. Alright. I'm done. Look at all of them on that old clump of moss in there. Crazy. Okay, now we gotta do that over and over again until we get them all out. So now I've got like 99.9% of the shrimp in there. I'm sure there's still a few. In there. But we're draining it all out. Then once we get it down as low as we can take it, then we'll look for the last few, pull them out, then we're going to suck it all dry at the shop vac. So when you blindly scoop and scoop and scoop and scoop into that mess, and you think you can't possibly have that many more shrimp in there, dear God, there's still over 200 in here. And look at that Pleco. Like, what the heck is going on, bro? Alright. Jiminy, look at this. There's... If I can get... Look at the babies. New babies. Oh my God. Shit, thought I was almost done with that step. I still have a ways to go. Good grief. Ooh, oh my goodness. Alright, so now we have a completely bare tank. Let's go get that sand that we rinsed out. Okay, so this is what we have. This is my new favorite substrate for shrimp that look good on lighter substrates. I tried it with this one and it looks so good. It is paver sand, so that when you're doing pavers, then like I was showing you how I rinsed it out earlier in this video, you rinse it, and you rinse the fines out, and you have a really nice looking. So on this one, I've done this method before and it's worked out real good. Put down clumps of moss, you just put little bits of sand on top of it, then the moss will grow up through the moss, and the moss is anchored down. It'll form a nice big patch of moss back there in the back of the tank. And we have all this to look at our shrimpies. Alright, here's the group we're going with. And you can see we got a little baby Pleco out with the big ugly one and the new little baby. Let's let these guys go into their new home. There we go. Oh, there's still one in there. 2 of them in there. 3 of them in there. Okay, there we go. So, there you have it. Another tank reset. We got some really good ones going in this group. It'll be interesting to see what comes of these guys in 6 months or more. Another tank reset, breeding blue dream shrimp. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.